Hello guys, today we're looking at the Vintage Collection Supreme Leader Snoke 3 3/4 inch Star Wars figure. And this figure comes included with a whopping 0 accessories, if you look at it like that. You can remove the belt, cape, and neck cape bust, I'll call it. I don't really know. So technically you can call it 3 accessories since he has 3 removable components, but really Snoke comes with nothing. I don't know what you really want him to come with aside from his throne, which obviously couldn't fit in the bubble of a Vintage Collection figure, but let's look more into him. Snoke comes with this really nicely done cloth robe. I've seen people do customs of him prior to his release, and really no customs ever got the gold quite right, which I mean it should be a little bit darker. I'm not saying it's absolutely perfect, but it's a very good job for a mass-produced figure by Hasbro. Give him a little turn here so you can just see the robe in full effect. Then he also comes with very little paint on him. Let's remove the belts and whatnot so you can see the figure underneath. So we can remove the cape, robe, it's completely removable. And underneath you can find a super articulated body with more articulation than you could ever ask for on somebody who all he does is sit in his throne and look, I guess, distorted or scarred, I guess. Here we go. He comes with very little paint, given that his outfit is mostly just a very clean white. He comes with some nice gold paint on his slippers, and then a nice skin tone flesh done on his hands. He also comes with a little bit of eye paint on his face, which could have been done much better. And then he has his classic ring of nobody knows what it does. But yes, let's do a little turn around of this figure here. As you can see, the sculpt's actually very good on it. If only the paint job could hold up as well, but it can't. So the sculpt itself is very good, but it kind of fails in regards to paint, given his eyes look like they're 2 miles apart, and they don't really look menacing, they just kind of look stale. He looks like he's looking off into the distance at 2 different items. He looks quite cross-eyed. But aside from the eyes, the paint job is really well done. You have this really nice skin tone where the depth of his neck is shown, depth of his cracks in his head are all shown. His feet paint is good. The sandals even have, I'll pick them off again for you to see sandals, have nice clean lines in them. All the joints are done in the proper colors. No complaints there at all. But then you make it to the head, and he doesn't look menacing. He doesn't look scary. He doesn't look like a mastermind at all. He just looks like a fool almost. He also has somewhat small feet, so he's difficult to stand. But yeah, we'll look into the articulation now. He comes with your ball-jointed head, ball-jointed shoulder, ball-jointed elbow, fully ball-jointed wrist, which, again, do we really need it? But I'm not complaining. I'll definitely take all articulation they'll give you. Ball and socket torso, ball-jointed hip with a swivel, ball-jointed knee. All right, there we go. Got a little bit of turn there. Then finally, ball-jointed ankle, not a rocker ankle like some 6-inch figures have. So this is Snoke. Then we'll show off some of his accessories here, if you wish to call them that. You understand. Here's his belt. It's cast in this nice brown color, well, burgundy, I guess, and painted over with gold to give it a little more depth, which is nice. It's nicely done. When it's actually on the cloth, you don't really notice the burgundy all that much, so it's fine. Then we have this weird addition, which is the back of his neck, because he has the cowl that goes up a little bit on his cape, and obviously they can't really replicate that in such a small scale. I'm not sure what they did on the 6-inch. I think they put a little piece of plastic in the robe, but on this we just have a piece of plastic that we put on him. And finally we have the robe, as I was cooing about earlier. We can put this robe itself back on him. I won't deal with the other things, as the belt's kind of hard to get on again. Not actually difficult wrapping around, but getting the posture right of it, I'd say. You can put the neck piece on as well. And there's Snoke. You can display him with a little open robe if you want to make him look like he just came out of the shower or whatnot. But overall, a very welcome addition to the Vintage Collection. Obviously the paint apps could be slightly better. His hair off him. But yeah, considering it as our first new figure, completely new for the Vintage Collection, I'm very happy with this. It seems much higher quality than all the Black Series 2 3/4 inch figures we got. So this is a welcome addition. Overall, I'd give this a 9 out of 10. The sculpt is amazing. The accessories are good. I can't really ask for more in the standard size packaging. But they only lose that 1 point because of the head sculpt is just, not the sculpt itself, but the paint. They just fix those eyes. It's a 10 out of 10 figure. But until that happens, it's going to sit at a 9. And it's going to stay as the best Vintage Collection 2.0, we'll call it, figure yet. So if you see him, which you really should because he's 2 per case, and I believe he's being carried forward into the second case as well, definitely pick him up. He's a very nice figure. Thank you for watching.